Investing in the right condo is still profitable if you buy the right unit. A condo investment can help you not only survive, setting you up to retire with more financial security and achieving financial freedom. Far too often, I hear investors talking about why condos are not a good investment because they don't appreciate, they don't like paying high strata fees. But the truth is, folks, if you're a first-time investor or you're looking to purchase another investment property at this time, maybe you're in a position where you can't buy a townhouse or a detached home. So the only investment options you might have is a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom unit. Here are 10 tips to help you buy the right investment condo so your money goes a lot further. Let's dive in. Number 1, always buy a resale unit. Far too often, investors think about making a quick buck, and what do? They buy a pre-sale unit with the hopes of, you know what, I'll put 5 or 10% down today and I'll assign the unit near completion. But here are the things that you need to consider, folks, when you're buying a pre-sale. Not only are you sometimes paying a higher purchase price for a smaller unit, your deposit is stuck with the developer and you don't know the completion date. Those are the only things to do with the developer. Another thing is now the BC NDP have introduced a tax. Every time now you assign your pre-sale unit to another buyer, you have to pay taxes on that. Here are a lot of the things investors don't think about when you're investing in a pre-sale unit. Just think back to those investors that bought a pre-sale unit in 2020, 2021 here in Abbotsford or Surrey. They paid a premium price, but in today's market, as they near completion, the unit is not worth the same price. So good luck with assigning that unit. Not only that, folks, but now as the unit gets near completion, you need a mortgage. And over the last couple of years, people's incomes have been impacted and they might not qualify for a high enough mortgage. So here are the reasons why I like my clients buying a resale unit. A, it's a tangible unit. You can see the physical location of the unit, complex. You can view the parking stalls, storage locker, review the strata document, etc. And the last thing is with this point is you're buying this unit at a better purchase price and you're avoiding the GST. If you are someone that is interested in buying a unit that's 1 to 2 years old, you can always buy a newer unit that is 1 to 2 years old and now maybe the owner is looking to sell. Number 2, understand the market trends. There's 3 markets in the real estate market. The first is a seller's market, the second is a balanced market, and the third is a buyer's market. Right now, if you look at the chart on the screen, the Abbotsford condo market is representing a seller's market at 26%. That being said, there's low supply and high demand on the buyer side. And the typical buyers for these condos right now here in Abbotsford are first-time home buyers from Abbotsford and those that are looking to relocate. For the last 2 condo sales that I've sold in the last couple of weeks, the buyers have been people from the lower mainland. So when you understand the local market conditions as an investor, it helps you navigate to make better decisions when it comes to putting an offer and with the offer price. Number 3, buy a quality unit in an amazing complex. When you're buying a condo, you're not only buying an individual unit, but you're also buying a share in the strata corporation. And these are the things investors and buyers forget sometimes. Yes, maybe you can buy a condo unit that's $50,000 to $60,000 cheaper in a shittier complex, but you're also going to have thousands of dollars in special levies coming up. There's a difference between buying a quality unit versus a unit that's not so desirable. And here's the thing, folks, units in both complexes cost the same price. That's why you want to work with an experienced realtor like myself that knows the difference between A+ units here in Abbey versus the average units. Here's another thing. The reason why you want to buy a quality unit in an amazing complex is it'll help you attract a better tenant, but it will also help with price appreciation of the unit over the long term. Warren Buffett, the greatest investor, has a great quote when it comes to investing in business and real estate. His quote is, "It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price." That's something that you should keep in mind when you're looking to purchase an investment unit. Number 4, location matters. In real estate, we always talk about location. And yes, location matters. And here are some things that you should look out for when you're picking the right location. Look for things such as close proximity to parks, schools, recreation, transit, and also that offers a high walkability score to amenities that we just talked about. Number 5, review the strata document. One of the most overlooked subjects that are included on a contract of purchase and sale for an investor or a first-time home buyer is this, subject to reviewing the strata documents. You want to work with an experienced realtor like myself that helps you review the strata documents, that has experience of reviewing the financials, the AGM minute, the monthly strata minute, the depreciation report, so you know the lifeline of the building and the complex, and you can also make an informed decision on if there's any upcoming special levies that are coming down the road. Not only that, folks, but you get a better idea about how the strata complex is managed on a day-to-day basis. Another thing is you also want to know the percentage of units that are rented out in the complex. If you're looking at an investment unit in a complex that has a high number of rentals, maybe it's better for you to buy a unit in a complex with a low number of rentals, and you know that building will be managed better because it's owner occupied and they take pride in ownership of their units and their complex. Number 6, hold for the long term. Real estate is a long-term investment. Use my golden holding rule of holding on to your investment property for a minimum of 8 to 10 years. It doesn't matter what your investment property is doing 5 months or 1 year after the purchase price, because you're holding on to it for the long term. And when you hold on to an investment for the long term, folks, you have markets that go up, that come down, but you're ultimately giving yourself a better chance of seeing better returns on your investment property. Number 7, understand the rental market. When you're looking to invest in a condo, you want to know what the difference is between investing in a 1-bedroom unit versus a 2-bedroom unit. You want to know what each unit will rent out for. Right now, a 1-bed, 1-bath condo here in Abbey in a quality complex rents anywhere between $1,600 to $1,800, and a 2-bedroom unit rents anywhere between $2,100 to $2,300. Another thing is you want to understand vacancy rates, and this is all information that you can find online. Another thing is when you buy a condo near amenities like the hospital, the university, transit, parks, and recreation, it has a better chance of being rented out. Not only that, folks, but you want to ask yourself, are you someone that wants to manage the rental property yourself, where you want to screen and collect the rents yourself, or do you want to hire property manager? This is a mistake I made when I bought my first investment property, and what happened was I had posted it on Craigslist and I rented it out to the first person that came and looked at it. And what happened was this tenant stopped paying rent for a couple of months, and long story short, I was able to get the tenant out of the unit, and moving forward I had better experience with renting my own unit. But at the same time, I also have a property manager on my team that manages my rental portfolio now, just because they have all the systems in place to make sure they screen the tenant and they find the right person for your home. Number 8, understand you're investing for price appreciation. If you're buying an investment property here in the Fraser Valley or the Lower Mainland, you're not investing for cash flow. Sorry folks, cash flow doesn't exist here, but the one thing that you are investing is for price appreciation. And if you look at the returns real estate has granted people here in BC in comparison to other provinces in Canada like Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Winnipeg, you'll see the returns here are far better than those other provinces. Number 9, deciding to invest in a 1-bedroom unit versus a 2-bedroom unit. Yes, folks, you want to know the difference between the purchase price and the down payment for a 1-bedroom condo versus a 2-bedroom condo. Typically, investors love buying 1-bedroom condos for the following reasons. You're looking at a lower purchase price and a lower down payment. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about whether you liked investing in 1-bedroom, 2 bedrooms, or a studio unit. And if you want more information about what Abbotsford is really like, download my free guide below to get more information about the city and the condo market. Number 10, have a money reserve. When you're buying an investment property, always keep a savings account on the side for extra costs related to maintenance, special levies, and these things always happen, and far too often people overlook these things. So here is what you need to do. If you are buying a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom investment unit here in the Fraser Valley or Abbotsford, you want to work with a knowledgeable realtor that has experience of helping investors, first-time home buyers, and they have a database of the quality complexes you should buy for. Not only that, folks, but you want to work with an investor-savvy realtor like myself that also invests in real estate. Partnering up with a local realtor like myself that understands strata nuisances, market trends, investment strategies will help you save a lot of time, energy, and money. If you're an investor and you've been asking yourself, is it worth investing in real estate? Click this video on the side because I'm going to talk about all the reasons why investing in real estate is still profitable. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about whether you would buy a 1-bedroom, 2-bed unit, or a studio unit. If you found today's content valuable, my only ask is that you hit the like button and subscribe button. I'm Gary Dhindsa, and we'll see you next